I can't say or emphasize this enough. I don't get the notion of how people are reciting. I've been to misas where I've had the privilege to sit at the table and lead a sesión, and people literally get upset with me. Literally will get upset with me or prod me and say, "Okay, India, we could begin now." Start saying the prayer, the opening prayer to the sesión, and I'm like looking like, oh, okay, like what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the rush? Like seriously, bro? Like, what's the rush? You know? But, you know, and you know, like, I'm a big proponent for prayer. I'm a big proponent for prayer. I'm a big proponent for structure in the context of a velada or misa espiritual. I'm a big proponent with people being disciplined and showing respect and showing reverence in the context of a velada espiritual. Understand? A lot of people come to veladas now this day and age because son unos chorros de bonchincheros, straight up. They want to be in people's business. I want to know what's this. I want to know what's that. You know, or they want to give evidencias, but then they don't, when it comes out, okay, you want to give evidencias, but tampoco quiere trabajar el muerto. You want to give evidencias, you want to give proof and testament to somebody that might be in affliction or suffering or what they're going through in their life. But when it comes time to, okay, so vamos recoger ese hilo. Let's go back and forth and delve deeper. Think deeper. Connect deeper. Escarbar deeper. Investigate deeper. Para tratar de, if we could extract the root cause of what's afflicting somebody, or the root cause of why there might be a espíritu de arrastre, un espíritu de obsesión, un espíritu endurecido, o un maleficio, o una maldición, or might not even be none of that stuff. Might be just a situation whereas in the context of a misa, a spirit that's elevated wants to give a message to the público, understand? To the público based upon our present state, our present human condition, or how we're living our lives. Because that is a thing. That is a thing. You know, like the misas are not only about trabajando causas, maleficios, brujería, hechicería, finding out who, you know, quién te la hizo, cómo te la hizo, el nombre de la persona que te está haciendo la brujería, quién lo enterró, quién lo va a sacar. To me, esos son misa enfermiza. Ya tú estás viniendo, like you're already coming into the misa anticipating this brujería. When in essence, it might not be none of that stuff. It might be just, you know, people just have personal defects and personal issues in their lives. And they're you know, they're walking around obsessing with this whole idea and notion, believing that the root cause of what's afflicting them is like, oh my God, somebody might be doing witchcraft to me. When in essence, is how they're living their life, how they're leading their life. There's closing doors of opportunities for them. There's putting them in stark contrast with the negative situation and negative outcome in their life. Okay, because the reality is, let's take personal accountability of how we live our lives. Understand? Because how you live your life and your thought process and your behavior and your demeanor will in fact open you up to certain influences that will manifest within your life, you know. So with that said, I just want to state very clearly and emphasize, and I can't emphasize this enough, you start utilizing these books as a tool to be able to effectively connect with spirits and create a certain ambience of protection. To me, it's a huge disservice when we just read these books as a prerequisite for misa. We don't utilize these books effectively, and you downplay the importance of these books and the recitation of these prayers and stuff, you know, and the means and methods by which these prayers should be recited. You know, it should be clear, concise, and organized. The same way the structure of the misa should be clear, concise, and organized. You know, aquí nobody cuadran la mesa, no cuadran el cuarto. And what I mean by that, like everybody has different energetic, you know, like things going on with them. You know, you have different mediunidades with different corrientes. So, you know, like you cuadrando la mesa, cuadrando el cuarto, you're shifting everything to make it conducive to spirit. Not to say that all the people in attendance don't have nothing to contribute, understand? But there has to be a structure in place. The Presidente, the one leading the velada, the misa espiritual, has to have discipline. Has to make sure that they can navigate this space with a certain level of authority and control. Not abuse, not like, you know, like demeaning people and stuff like that. But there has to be control. It has to be a controlled environment. Why? Because the same way that we open up these doorways, requesting the intervention of spirits of light, spirits of protecciones, you know, any number of spirits that could facilitate healing and helping us spiritually. If the misa is in disarray, if there's only bonchinchando, hablando cosas que no deben estar hablando cosas like just a lot of nonsense, the spirits will veil themselves over that unstructured setting and will start exercising a certain influence over the misa that will deviate it from its course. That deviated from its course to be able to do an intervention or healing or to help the community or help somebody that might be in affliction or suffering or any number of things, you know. I can't ask the community enough. Challenge yourself. Understand. Learn the ways or the structures of Espiritismo. Learn your prayers. You know, like, buy yourself Allan Kardec's books, El Evangelio según Espiritismo, the Gospel according to Espiritismo. Buy yourself Allan Kardec's Mediunidad book or mediumship book so you can understand the scientific principles surrounding spirit manifestations and our interconnection with them and how they manifest in this world and the certain scientific conditions that need to be in place to make that conducive to progress, and just enlighten yourself, challenge yourself to go deeper, to learn more, other than utilizing this little book as a prerequisite to just do a misa and then just reciting the prayers as quickly as possible and just get it done and over with, and off you go to the races. You know, like, I don't understand why people are like rushing. Like, where you going? Where are you going? You know, like, if you're in such a hurry to get the misa done because you want to get the misa done by a specific time frame and stuff like that, okay, then you know, like, you have to plan the misa accordingly. Take care of your priorities, your responsibilities, or don't come to the misa at all. Or like I see some people doing, they come to a misa, they come to the misa with the objective, oh, a ver si me dicen algo. Let me see what they could possibly tell me about my life. Maybe they could tell me some lottery numbers or what my man doing and all this other foolishness and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, if they see that the misa is not going, you know, they're not receiving nothing from it, right away they want to get up and leave. Really? You want to leave? You want to leave. You know, you might be leaving with more than what you came into the misa with. You know, you might be leaving with stuff. Understand? That's like when they do the cerrando la misa, la velada, you know, like la gente se despojan, se limpian and stuff like that, you know, during the course of the misas. People get cleaned if the spirits happen to manifest, you know, and they come with light, truth, and progress, and they come to really laborar espiritualmente. They go down the line and they clean people, and, you know, like, so everybody can leave out of there better than how they came into the space, you know. So I challenge the community to go into Espiritismo, start taking your spiritual development, the spiritual discipline, the Espiritismo doctrine a little bit more serious. understand? Because in this day and age, this doctrine and this structure and how people are practicing this doctrine in the context of a velada or reunión, it's not for nothing. It's going like straight up left field, you know.